Get them to 6
and 2.
Yeah, they can get swept in Pittsburgh, and it was fine.
Yeah, you needed 6.
You needed 6, and you needed 3 against St. Louis.
And I think most of us were kind of targeting 7 and 4, 3 in Arizona, 5 here in St. Louis, and then the final 3 in Pittsburgh. I think people were okay. 7 and 4, you take that. I don't know. You may end up 9 and 3. No, 8 and 3, 10, 11.
Well, they're already at, so that would be
6 and 2.
Oh, this is not good.
8 and 3 is what you could end up with by just taking the series in Pittsburgh if they win this game. Assuming they win this game.
I would hope they win this game.
And then by taking the series in Pittsburgh, you would end up just 2 out of 3, 8 and 3. Oh, man. 1 loss in each city? Come on. With this win, they would be 59 and 34. The number just keeps getting more and more gaudy. It's just a wild number in there.
There's no way they've won 60 games before the All-Star break before, right?
Before the break, they're going to win 60 unless they get swept. Right. Wow.
I
mean, come on. And how about Jake Bauers? I'll tell you where this game turned.
That slide.
You know where this game turned.
That slide.
Yes. It was that dance that Bauers was buckling some knees. The Matrix.
Neo Bauers kind of flows.
I mean, if he's not being a cheetah, he's just juking guys.
A cheetah that does gymnastics. Like, I mean, what more could you want out of the guy?
Yeah. Jordan Walker had a 3-run homer as well as Jake Bauers. And then that got a little weird in there. The Brewers were up 6-0 in this game. And a couple of highlights in here. And there's the second out.
Okay.
From Jackson Churio.
Looked like it was going to be a gapper there.
I thought so. I thought so too. So 1 out away from taking 4 of 5 in St. Louis. But how about Cooper Pratt and the series he has had? Dynamite.
Cooper Pratt in this series. Let me get it up here.
Just in the last 3 games, I think that's where the numbers get pretty solid.
Yeah. So Pratt in this series, looking at it from the game logs coming into today, he was 5 for 13. And then on the day today, 2 for 3. So 7 for 16. That ain't
7
bad.
for 16. Yeah, that's a really good series.
Yeah, that's a good line there.
Most of that damage done in the last 3 games. But and you also have to account for the walks in there. He's looking good. And now that number, remember we were a little concerned when it dropped down. I think it dippled down to 200. And that number really has taken flight here. And when you have limited at bats, that's going to happen. Contreras, if I'm not mistaken, is 0 for the series.
On the series, William Contreras, 0 for 16.
Okay. And you go back to the series in Arizona. I think he had 2 hits in that series. This is just off the top of my head. I think he was 2 for whatever in that series.
He is 4 for his last 31.
Oof.
Yeah, that's 129.
Yeah. Well, and there's a walk. So that means now that the tying run is on deck.
Okay, relax.
I know. I just saying. Just get this done and get out of here.
Can we talk about Logan Henderson also at some point today? Because Chad Patrick kind of screws up his final line because he threw a cutter right down the middle to Jordan Walker. But Logan Henderson, man, welcome back. I mean, getting into the 6th, probably lost it a little bit in that 6th inning. Obviously, the command starting to fade away. But,
yeah,
I mean, probably the best case scenario after losing Brandon Woodruff during this week.
5 1/3 of 3-run ball.
Yeah, I mean, again, like it was 1-run ball of 5, and they tried to get another inning out of him.
They did. And pitch count was pretty low.
Yeah, it was a good spot.
heading in there. I think he was at 67 through the 5.
Yeah, it was not very many. Even on the day, the pitch count for Logan Henderson was 76.
Yeah. So he got himself into trouble in that 6th inning. He went full count and then hit a man and then walked a man. He did have an out in there, recorded the out. So 5 and a third. It's the first time in 11 starts in his career that he has allowed more than 2 runs. In 11 starts. I mean, that stunned me. When I read that stat on him, I did not realize that.
Yeah, I mean, he's like on pace to be better than every pitcher ever of all time.
Ever. Right.
Like,
we'll catch people up on that stat. That stat was through 10 starts in a Brewers uniform, through 10 starts to start a career. In all of those 10 starts, never gave up more than 2 runs. 2 runs or less in every one of those starts. No other pitcher has ever done that.
Yeah.
Just start their career.
Not Kershaw, not Koufax, not Bob Gibson, none of them.
Wow. And that changeup is legit.
Oh, yeah. He's good, man. All he does is perform whenever he comes up here. I mean, all he does is produce. And I was shocked to realize that I think this was just his 6th start this year. It makes you wonder, like, why.
There's a ground ball.
Yeah, here it goes. That's the game.
And that is game.
Hey, there we go.
It is a final in St. Louis, the game and the series, and those results are really good. A Brewers 8-4 victory to take game 5 of this 5-game series and take 4 of 5 in it against St. Louis. They now go to 33-19. This is an interesting stat too, Tommy. I'm sure you had it on the leadoff show. I didn't get a chance to catch the whole show, but 33-19 against teams over 500.
No, I didn't have that. I do have this one, however, here for you, that they are now 19-7 against the NL Central.
19-7 against the Central.
Including 8-2 against St. Louis, 6-1 against Cincinnati, 4-2 against Chicago, and 1-2 against Pittsburgh.
That's amazing. And that's against an improved National League Central. Can we agree with that? That the division, it has improved itself coming into this year and through a half a year. So there's your final 8-4. We have a snowman on the board, and you guys got to let us know on the Nicolay Law Talk and Text line, those of you watched on TV, did Jeff Levering drop a snowman reference? 414-677-1250. Logan Henderson, 5 1/3, a 3-run ball. I would say he probably deserves a little bit better fate in that line. Chad Patrick came in with a couple of runners aboard, and Walker got him. He was, again, he's having a fantastic year, Walker.
Yeah, he's
when
good.
when you go full on him, and Patrick was screwing around, it went deep and heavy count, and you had to come to him and made him pay. It was a 3-run home run, but so did Jake Bauers. Man. Jake Bauers had a 3-run homer.
Yeah, and it sounded like this.
Fly ball right field. It is back, and it is gone into the bullpen. A 3-run bomb for Bauers, and the Brewers up to a 6-0 lead.
I think Sophia might have had this stat on Twitter. Let me just double check it. But Jake Bauers might have the most 3-run homers in Major League Baseball this year.
Ooh, holy Willie Adames.
7 3-run homers for Jake Bauers. Yeah, that is funny how Willie Adames just did it a couple of years ago, too.
A few years ago, had all those 3-run home runs. One he predicted in Kansas City, if you guys recall. To one of the fans, he said he was going to homer, and he did. Want to get your reaction here. 59-34, back to a season high. 25 games over 500, 3 left into the All-Star break. On this 11 game, 3-city road trip, 3 in Arizona, 5 in St. Louis. You're off to a 6-2 start. And yes, you would take that. I mean, you're not going to win every single game. We all know that, and it sucks when they lose, and we might rant and rave a little bit and point out weaknesses and things like that. But I'm trying to really, really keep the bigger picture in mind. It's difficult, though, and I get it, and somewhat productive and therapeutic if we can, talk about when the offense is not hitting with runners in scoring position, or they had a perfect opportunity to put the Cardinals away for good, 2 on, nobody out, and come up empty.
Yeah, let's get to one phone call here before we head to a break. 414-677-1250, the Nicolay Law talking text line. Eric is in Muskego. Eric, you're up first here, boss.
Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, what a great win. You couldn't ask for a better thing to come into St. Louis. We got to play an extra game because they're fake delay, basically.
Yep.
And, I mean, just taking 4 out of 5, unbelievable. And we got a nice lead in the division now. And, yeah, hopefully people can actually stay healthy for one, especially the pitching. Hopefully Harrison's okay.
Yeah, you got to hope Harrison's okay. But, and I'm not saying you guys can rank these guys, and we will, and we do when we talk about them. But guys like Kyle Harrison, Logan Henderson, when they're on like this, I mean, we want to categorize them. We want to put them into slots, and we want to slot them. I don't know if the Brewers, you would all want a 1-2-3 punch, 2 studs at the top, but man, who cares where you slot them? Guys like Harrison and Henderson, just put them wherever, Eric. And you're right. Nice lead in the Central. Cubs did lose today, and Brewers now ahead of Chicago by 7 games with 3 to play into the break.
Ooh, nice. Timmy, what do you think? Do you make a big move or sit put?
Don't you think that this organization has got to be so damn tempted to go out and get whatever they want?
I got a new one. I got a new one out there that
I mean, Eric, to answer your question, if not this year, I don't know what year it would be to go out and do the splash move.
I got one that's a splash move, and it makes you happy, and it's a reliever too. I'll tell you guys on the other side.
Yeah, no, Eric, stick around. Yeah, because he dropped that bomb on me a couple of minutes ago. And I think I'd do it only because, Tommy, of team control. That's the reason I would do that particular deal.
That's a hint.
Yeah. All right. We'll take a break and come back. Want to get your reaction here. 414-677-1250 on the Nicolay Law talking text line. Brewers beat the Cardinals. They take 4 of 5, 8-4 the final. Potawatomi Sportsbook postgame show here in the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network studios. Brewers take care of business in St. Louis, winning 4 of these 5 games. That's just a beautiful thing over the St. Louis Cardinals. 4 of 5? Are you kidding me? It's just a beautiful thing.
You love to see it. You love to see
love it.
Yeah,
it's
amazing.
Welcome back. Potawatomi Sportsbook postgame show on the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network studios. A bunch of you on hold right now, and let's get to you guys. So Bowers, the big 3-run homer. Cooper Pratt, a multi-hit game, including an RBI. Bryce Terang with his 13th on the season.
And welcome back, Logan Henderson.
5 1/3 of 3-run ball, and looked good. He really looked in control, Tom. He did, and it was nice to see he was off balance. I'm not a big fan. The only critical thing I can say, I understand it. He lost a little command late in his outing, but the only critical thing I could say is, what are you doing throwing a first pitch fastball to Lars Nootbaar?
Yeah.
Why? Who called that pitch? I would love to know. That's like throwing a first pitch fastball to Ian Happ. Both those players do the same thing. They look dead red. First pitch against the Brewers, and I'm gonna go full William Contreras here, and it's one pitch. So whatever happens is gonna go on one pitch.
Credit William. Let's go to the Nicolay Law talking text line 414-677-1250. Harley at the VA. What's up, Harley?
Hey guys, Timmy, absolutely beautiful win. Tommy, beautiful win. First question is, I can't wait to see Bowers and Dancing with the Stars. I mean, what a wonderful move. I want heads up. I mean, really a heads up move.
He's just a good ball player. I don't know I hope everyone else is on that wave. We're a welcoming community on the Jake Bowers bandwagon.
Yes, it's the cheetah doing gymnastics. Yes.
Oh, the look on Marble's face, priceless.
We should call him Marble from now on. I like that.
Marble.
Ollie
Yes.
Marble.
Whatever it is, he's an idiot. The second point, Tommy, maybe you can look this up quickly, but wasn't Vaughn projected to hit between 16 to 18 home runs this year?
Let me see what his fan is.
I would think, maybe more.
Yeah, he's sitting on 2, and everybody wants a power bat, and he was supposed to be the answer anyway. One more thing, we have a free agent. With these young pitchers, I think we've talked about this before. Maybe Kenny's brought it up, or Mr. Ferguson. Why not sign Willie? He's the field manager, the general, whatever you want to call it. With these young guys that we're going to have for 2 to 3 years. Mm-hmm. This guy's in a little bit of a hitting slump right now, but come on. It's just, I guess, me personally, I'd like to see that done. Send a signal. I know we need pitching. Tommy, I'm interested in hearing what any rumors that you have that may be coming in. But they
don't tell me anything. But I have an idea.
No, we'll start
a plan. I have a plan. Yeah,
we're going to start one.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. But you need someone to manage it, and I think a guy that, whoever it is, they see that they got Willie behind the plate, he might be more apt to come. Okay, guys, have a good show.
Thank you, Harley.
Thanks, Harley.
Right, very quickly, Luis Pena and Aaron Ashby sent out for?
I want Mason Miller.
Team control Mason Miller.
3 more years.
You got Uribe, McGill, and Miller. Back end. Ooh.
They're talking about rumors with him wanting to get traded.
There's the big rumor. We just started it.
Yeah.
All right, stick around. We'll get to a bunch of phone calls after the break here. Potawatomi Sportsbook postgame show here in the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network studios. Tim Allen, Tommy Wortz, an 8-4 Brewers victory. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Stick around. Brewers get the victory again over the Cardinals. They take 4 of 5 after this 8-4 victory. Welcome back, Potawatomi Sportsbook postgame show here, as always, in the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network studios. Tim Allen, Tommy Wortz, a couple of programming notes here. We're going to give you, let me just say it this way. Radio is full of change. Changes happen for many, many reasons. Changes happen in your life. Unfortunately, for some of us, they happen in our business world. That affects us, and we move on. And these are good things, and we keep them positive. A change coming to your favorite post-game show.
Oh.
So stick around. We'll let you know that in a bit. Also, Tommy, you're going to join me Saturday night?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe for a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to be there. I'm pretty confident we're going to be there. So
Okay.
I would plan on us being there. Yeah, we'll be at Rock and Brews with you. Me and the girlfriend will come stop by, watch
Good.
Conviction play a little bit. It's, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, my band will be at Potawatomi Casino, their Rock and Brews, this Saturday night. The show starts at 9. Perfect opportunity to dip into the sports book and then come on upstairs to Rock and Brews and rock out. Do me a favor and stop by, and I'll bring a handful of T-shirts as well, and hopefully I can make it worth your while with some classic rock and roll. So it's a Saturday night, late night, this Saturday, just a couple of days from right now.
Yeah, it should be an awesome
So
time.
that programming note. Also, another programming note, I'll be filling in for Sparky tomorrow afternoon.
Heyo.
Starting at 2. Lane Grindle is going to join me. If you have any questions that you want me to shoot at Lane, let me know on the Nicolay Law Talk and text line, 414-677-1250. So all that coming up, including your calls now.
We only have an hour left. How are we going to do this, Tim? Jeez.
I know.
Let's get on to the phone lines. KJ in West Dallas. You're on the Nicolay Law Talk and text line. What's up, KJ?
Hey, good evening. Everything's fine, man. Good win. Really nice win by the Brewers tonight. To answer your question, Tim and Tommy, about the Snowman, I did not turn on the television broadcast until late. So I didn't hear Jeff Levering drop that Snowman. He may have earlier.
That would have been in the 7th inning when Terang hit the homer.
No,
Yeah.
no,
I turned
when
it on in the 8th.
Oh, you turned it on in the 8th. The 8th run was in the 9th.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
didn't
was
hear
the
it,
8th.
so-
Yeah. That was it in the 9th inning. Correct.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we might have bullied him too hard on Snowman. We might have done it.
Yeah, maybe so. Listen, the beautiful thing for me, guys, is that 2 of these 4 wins were not wall scrapers. We didn't. They came out and made a statement in both those games. That 10-run game and the 8-run game tonight. They didn't try to have to stick a needle in a Skeeter's eyeball, if you will, to try and get a win.
It got a little tight there for a minute. It was 6-4 for a while.
The Walker homer got it tight. Yeah.
Yeah. Couple other observations. I was watching Miz the other day, and man, has he transformed his body. I mean, last year I looked at him and he looked like a praying mantis out there on the mound.
Yeah.
Now he's got a thick neck. His legs are getting built up. So kudos to the training staff over there, because they're really building up nicely, and he's growing into that body, which is awesome. The other thing is, I don't know this for certain, but I think that Ollie Marble may be a done deal by the break. They may relieve him of his duties during the All-Star break as early as
what
that.
are they back now, Tommy? Are they 11.5?
With
Or
the
10.5?
loss
I think
today, I
10.5.
think they go to 10.5.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they'll be 48 and 44. I mean, the Cardinals were supposed to stink this year, to be fair.
that's overachieving. 48 and 44. That's still, I mean, that's not horrible.
They just don't
guys.
like
It's
him in
not.
general, though. I don't
Yeah.
think. I don't think
Yeah.
they're in love with him.
KJ,
there.
I hate to do this to you, but we got to move. We're going to be done here in less than an hour, and we've got a lot to get to.
All right. Thank you, KJ. Let's keep it going here. Ken is in River West. What's up, Ken?
Hey guys, I got 3 quick things for you. Maybe a fourth because I might have to get in on this trade proposal that I just heard Tommy read off.
Mhm.
But first off, I'm sorry again about Jordan Walker. That's totally on me.
Totally on you. Totally
he
on
hadn't
you.
homered against
Lit
the
the
Crew
fuse.
since 2023, and now he's got 2 since I opened my big mouth the other night. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Love it.
Second off, I think we just, the other night I was getting big into hey, we need to go get a pitcher and make the move this year. But I also want to live in the moment and just point out how great it is that
Yeah.
the Brewers have become the juggernaut in the NL Central.
I agree,
It's not
Ken.
too long ago that it was the Cardinals that we were dealing with in the 2010s, and that team was driving us crazy. So it feels great to just beat down on them all year the way that we are.
Yeah.
And then one last thing, guys, a little history for you, right? I got to bring that in every once in a while.
Love it.
And I don't know if you're aware of this. Now, this is a less fun fact, but it's still interesting. I don't know if you're aware, Busch Stadium in the ballpark village there is actually built on a former slave trading post that was on the Missouri River. It was one of the largest slave trading sites in Missouri. And then it got commandeered by the Union Army during the Civil War, and they used it as a place for, Confederate sympathizers and stuff like that. But yeah, there is a historical marker that they finally put in acknowledging
that. Is
that.
interesting.
But
Really?
yeah, really historic piece of land right there where Busch Stadium sits today.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I had never heard that.
yeah.
Boy,
look it
that's
up.
why
Google it. Yeah,
we should both take his class.
That's what I mean.
yeah. Come
Yeah.
on over. Yeah, hey, maybe I'll get you as a special guest presenter. Maybe they'll like that.
That would
there
be
we go.
God. We would look like such idiots in your class, man.
Yeah, I can take a day off and just let Tim talk.
Guest
yeah,
lecture.
Do
Tim.
you have a smoking section in your class?
Oh, I'm sure we can accommodate that. Maybe we'll go
man.
outside.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Ken, thanks for the call,
Thank
man.
you, Ken.
Yeah, thanks again, guys.
There he
All
is, Ken over in River West. Oh
That's
man,
wild.
I need Professor Tim. I need that just to walk in. just to be like, all right,
Wow.
what are we gonna do here? Let's keep it going here. Let's talk some schedule, maybe. Lee over in Maryland. What's up, Lee?
Hey, I was in St. Louis on Monday night for that 4-run outburst in the 7th inning when the Brewers came back.
Mhm.
And now listening to Professor Ken, I was there and I didn't realize that I was on ground that was got significance to the
Right.
Civil War and the post-Civil War. So
Right. Wow.
very, very interesting. But something I took away from my experience in St. Louis, it's the first time I'd been there. I'm from West Bend originally, came out here to Maryland back in 1997. So I had to head back on Tuesday. But I got connected with a fourth cousin only 3 years ago who grew up in Effingham, Illinois. And my branch of the family 5 generations ago went north and his stayed south. And then we got, through all this ancestry stuff, we got connected. And so he's a lifelong St. Louis Cardinals fan. He's in his 60s. I'm 71. We went to the game together and he was there in his nice polo shirt, St. Louis Cardinals 2011 World Series and everything.
Uh-huh.
But him and his friend, they weren't in my face. They were pretty cool. At least I wasn't a Cubs fan and everything. But, they're kind of relaxed about their sports because they're both in farming. My cousin farms 1,200 acres, so he's got equipment and weather to worry about and everything. So he follows the Cardinals, but, he's not real die-hard. But being there, here's the experience I took away. They got the 11 World Series trophies. And I was, I really got envious. And here we are in our 57th season. And now, after having been to St. Louis, this is what I got to say, guys. And if callers after me want to comment on this, anything short of a World Series trophy this year for the Milwaukee Brewers will now be a disappointment in my book.
To some degree, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm 71 years old. I'm going to sound like a 35-year-old single woman who hasn't found the right man, but my clock is ticking. And so I just, this is a great team now. I was watching the end here on the Brewers TV, how this is now this 59th win. Going into the All-Star break, this breaks records from 2018 and 2019, I think, and maybe in the 1979 team, everything. But I don't know. This team looks pretty good, but if they don't get that trophy, guys, I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah,
and I'll hang up and see what other callers say to that.
Yeah.
But this is the first time ever where I just feel like, we got to do this. This is a long time. This franchise now, it's 57. This is 57th season.
That's a long time, and it's not 108 years. But Lee, we got a scoot, man. But that's so funny that he brings that up, Tommy. It's kind of what I was leaning toward tomorrow. I won't call it the championship or bust topic, because but I do think, though, that anything shy of a World Series victory, or at least a World Series appearance, to some degree will be a little bit of a failure.
Why don't we make a court case out of it? JMO, World Series or bust for the 2026 season.
But I will just say this, to some degree. Now, that doesn't take away or discount, Your Honor, the fun we're having throughout the journey here. That doesn't have anything to do with that. Just the outcome of the season, another year, as Lee said, to stack into this franchise calendar where you don't come up with the World Series appearance again, at the very least, or World Series victory. To some degree, to some Brewers fans, that's going to be a major disappointment, or not a lean, if not that, maybe a lean toward failure.
Yeah, it'd straight up be some suckitude, wouldn't it?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're right. Yeah, right. Yes.
But again, the journey is fun.
Not going to or winning a World Series does not take away all of this, what we're going through right now.
Right.
It really does.
That's the stipulation, because the journey is the point of the baseball season. Yeah, I know you got to win the thing. I got it. But only one team does every single year. Everybody else fails. Failure, loss, complete disaster. But this journey, this calling in every night, talking Brewers baseball, this is the fun stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is the good part of it. This is the positivity, beating the Cardinals 4 out of 5.
It doesn't mean, Tommy, that you will hate the team and you won't love them any less if they don't win the World Series or don't make it to the World Series this year. Is that right?
That's fair.
You won't love them any less. Same thing with us. Same thing with me. Same thing with everybody. But that's to Lee. Lee, I'm with you, man.
It's always a crashing letdown. It's always painful. Last year was painful. The Mets were painful. The Cardinals, it's all painful. It sucks. It hurts.
Can it not be painful at least? Like, just one time, can my happiness just last forever, or at least feel like it's going to last forever?
Right.
Because I don't want to look forward to the pain. Year in and year out, I have to tell myself, no, it ends in pain. And then there's a point in the year where I'm like, maybe it's not going to be pain just for me to get stabbed again. And I would love this year where I'm back on. J-Mo, you know how hard I am trying to not think Joey Ortiz is good, but you know how funny he is to watch over the last month right now? Oh, my gosh.
I do. And that's the fun of the journey.
That's exactly it. Yes.
Yeah. It's positive. No, there's positivity to bounds tonight. There's serendipitude, because I'll be there Saturday night to cheer you on. Timmy baseball.
Nice. Nice. That'll be fun.
That's going to be great.
Oh, yeah, and I can't wait to meet you, Tommy. That'll be dope.
That'll be awesome. That'll be dope, man. That's perfect. J-Mo, thank you.
Just in time.
As always, peace, love.
So,
brothers.
It's J-Mo. Let's keep it going here. We got Kenny. Go ahead, crack the beer, Kenny. Oh, my God. Dude, he's got a beer sound effect on his phone or something.
He
There's
has
no
to.
way
And
he's
I like the little pause there.
There's
too.
no-
It's
there's
just it's
fake
almost
beers.
like center stage, quiet down. Now I'm ready.
Yeah. What's up, Ken?
Just being a professional beer drinker, that's what you do here in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And a professional Brewer fan, an aficionado of baseball. It just happens. They all go hand in hand. So with that being said, 59 games. Let's see, that makes 40 games away from 99, doesn't it?
That sure does.
With 60, was it 67, 69? I don't know, whatever that is.
Do you get a little conflicted each one of these games because you get closer to that 99, but your Cardinals end up sucking?
Yeah, but here's the deal. The fact of the matter is Cincinnati is really sucking.
Yeah.
And I think that's who you guys picked, wasn't it? Yeah, they should have been.
I don't recall.
I don't
But,
remember.
oh yeah. Let's go back to
man.
that tape in March. But anyway,
I don't remember.
yeah, I know. It's amazing the memory loss that people
They were a
have.
playoff
especially at
team
your
last
age.
year.
I feel like we probably said the Cubs angrily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But
for sure.
Nevertheless, when you look at what this team is doing, especially on the road here,
Yeah.
You got 3 more to go. You could potentially sweep the Pirates and go in at 62-34. Every time you stretch your lead, you give the GM the ability to say, what do we really need that's going to get us to a World Series? And I truly believe they have to make a move, at least one.
It's
Because
almost
if
like
you're-
they have to. I agree. It's almost as
Yeah.
if I won't say they owe it to us. I don't know if I'll go that
Well, they
far.
don't think that way, Tim. You know
No,
that.
agreed.
This has-
Agreed.
Yeah. That's not the thought process. And I do want to say one thing. So tonight, when you had mentioned about there's 2 telltale things. First and foremost, when you mentioned about the fastball down, that was called. It was just a bad location. It wasn't a bad pitch call. It was a bad location. You throw one middle, these guys are going to be able to hit it. So if you're going to call a fastball like that, I think Contreras even said to him, dude, up in the zone or low and away.
Eye high, right.
Yeah. Don't drop one down the middle.
Yeah.
And another stat that nobody's talked about yet that I heard on the radio tonight, which was very impressive. Henderson, the only MLB pitcher ever in his first 10 starts to give up 2 or less runs. That was impressive.
Tommy?
That's impressive.
Yeah, we did say it. And now that ended at 11.
About a half hour ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About a
So-
half hour ago, we had that stat. Yeah.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyways,
But that's
the fact
incredible.
Of the matter, the fact of the matter is that's an impressive thing. And you look at this pitching staff and where we're at, right? With who we have for starters, the bullpen, the whole 9 yards. The way the team is shaping up and how things are coming along. The best thing right now that's happened to Joey Ortiz is Cooper Pratt. I don't care what anybody says. Why? Because he's not playing shortstop anymore. And he's over there and he's having the ability to
doing
play
well.
third base. And he's doing well, and he's finally starting to actually hit the ball. Why? I think his legs are fresher.
Yeah, maybe didn't get his knock today, but Kenny, all right, I want you to stick around because the news we're going to give you is going to set you ablaze. All right, so stick around. You're going to be the one that might be Tommy. Might be the most vocal on this news we give out. He might be the one stirring up all sorts of social media stuff and saying, "I told you so." And okay, so Kenny, stick around. We're going to give you some news here that involves this show.
Let's get another caller in here. Let's go to the Beeve. The Beeve is up next. What's up, Beeve?
Hey guys, it's so good to be on the show again. I noticed like halfway through the game when it was like 6-0 that I was like thinking, okay, 59 wins, with 3 games to go. And I looked at like the worst season in Brewers history. It was 56-106, 2002.
Yeah.
And I was in 5th grade. And so I called my mom and I asked her, I said, do you remember 2002? What were we doing? And she said, we were watching Brewers games, turning down the TV and listening to Bob Uecker on the radio, watching every single one of those losses.
Still, look at that. 56 wins the entire year, Tommy.
Yeah, they have 3
And
more
we're at
this year.
59.
Yeah.
They're at 59 before the break. I've never really put those two together. Oh, that is awesome. That is incredible.
And I only bring my mom into this because my dad passed away in 2015. So he doesn't get to see any of this.
Oh,
And,
just when they
makes
started turning things around there. That's too
Yep.
bad. Well, he's got a bird's eye
Yep.
view, man.
He really does. And I love this. I love this for the team. And I know he's watching, and it's just incredible, like the way that it's all turned around. And I just think it's great. And tonight was incredible. I thought that everyone played really well. Contreras didn't get a hit, but he catches so well that no one cares. I think it was Andrew Vaughn that didn't get a hit. He was hitless. And then Ortiz didn't get a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's okay. Ortiz is playing a good third base. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of Joey Ortiz, but, he's getting knocks here and there. And you know what? It's hard to argue with the 59, 25 games over 500 record. But, I mean, let's go and get what we need.
Have
like
the
you
fun
guys said.
while we're getting there. While you're getting, don't skip to the World Series already.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the thing, man.
Not.
Just I think we've all learned on this show, especially about 6 or 7 years ago. Counsel brought it up, and it was somewhat prophetic when he said it. He said, "Man, don't discount the ride that a season is," and that always stuck with me. Yes, it's fun to talk about World Series, and we want to win the World Series, and they got to make these moves and all that, but don't let that discount all of what's going on now.
Yeah, a season is a journey. It's an odyssey. It's every game. You win and you lose, and it's all about the collection of all of it. And there's good in every single loss. There's good in every single win, and there's bad in every single win too. And listening to this show has been really good because you guys are really good at recapping everything, and I love it. And thank you so much for what you guys do, Mr. Allen and Tommy. I love your show, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Beav and Beaver Dam. Tommy, you sure? You sure you want to lay this on these guys tonight?
Let's just do it right now. I like before the break. How about that?
Okay, and let them digest a little bit. We are not probably going to take calls on this change that is coming to this show. Is that fair?
I mean, I got people on the line still.
Can we clear the phones? I mean, take them now, and then
we're gonna have.
I just don't want people to get crappy about stuff. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm just saying if we take everyone on the line, we're not going to bring it up then.
All right, be nice.
I'm not worried about it
in
any way. And
so I'll give you the stage, Tommy. All right, here's the deal. I'll set it up and you can break the news. I've done this show for 21 years.
Yeah.
And it's been Tim Allen and the post-game show for a long time. And then it was Tim and Sparky. And I call them the Tim and Sparky days. And then it was Tim by himself again for a year or two. And then it was Tim and Billy, my buddy Bill Schmidt. You guys know him.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be there Saturday night, too.
Great dude.
At Potawatomi for the band concert. Then it was Tim and Pipe Bomb.
Obviously, we know how much you guys love him. So, yeah, I mean, he's amazing.
Right. And now it's Tim and Tommy. And I will say this, the show will go on. The show will move. We'll all move forward. It'll be fine. We take a hit here and there. We do. And this is taking a hit. This
yeah.
is taking a hit.
So
Tommy, there you go.
Tomorrow will be my last day on the Potawatomi Sportsbook post-game show. Tomorrow is my last day at the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network. I'm moving. I got a great opportunity, and I'm really excited. It's super bittersweet, obviously. Really wish that like it didn't have to end, but like it stinks, of course. It for the fans here in Milwaukee and all across the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network in Duluth, Superior, Wausau, Green Bay. This station, actually, the home base here in Milwaukee, Tim, you were a part of it when it went away, and how awful it was for, how awful it was for everyone here in Milwaukee. And I was blessed enough to be employee number 3 on the rebirth. It was me, Sparky, and Charlie that kind of, not in that order. Sparky, obviously, we know how amazing and impactful he was here. And so, I'm just, I'm at a loss for words for it, but yeah, it is. Tomorrow will be my last show here, and it'll be my last day at all. So Mason Crosby show, leadoff show, post game show. Tomorrow is it.
Now, nothing is forever. We all know that. Radio is a quick changing thing. It's just a constant. That's the thing. That's what is constant, is change. However, I will say this. When Tim and Billy worked together years ago, I never ruled out us working together again. And what happened? We were on another station together. I never ruled out when Tim and Sparky days ended that Sparky and I wouldn't work at some point together again. Pipe Bomb, I worked with him here and there, and I'm not going to rule out Pipe Bomb's triumphant return. I don't know what's going to happen. I can tell you that right now. We're working out things. But I'm not going to rule out again. I'll say the same thing about Tommy Wortz. I think he is the best young and up-and-coming broadcaster in the state. All right. So I'm not going to rule out, in a very incestuous radio industry, I'm not going to work out working with Tommy Wortz again at some point down the line. Because Tommy, you're good talent. And I learned from you too. I learned from everybody, including you.
Yeah.
So.
And obviously we didn't get long enough of a run, to be honest. We did not. We didn't.
What are you,
I know.
Just, what are you doing? God, I'm happy for you personally, though.
Yeah, I
super happy for you.
I'm super excited. Super excited for the new opportunity, and I'll announce it over the weekend on my socials at Tommy WSSP. I don't want to bring it up on these airwaves, but yeah, it's happening. So tomorrow means you gotta listen, and come on to the Mason Crosby show from 12 to 2. Come on to the leadoff show, Potawatomi Sportsbook post game show. Like, that's it. And like I said, that's why I want to be there on Saturday. Kind of a last,
kind of a going away gathering of sorts on Saturday. We'll have some fun, and I'll bring in what's left of the Tim and Tommy t-shirts.
Yeah, man. Good thing you didn't print 1,000 of those.
Good.
But
good.
Yeah, it's and by no means is there anything that I feel forever in debt to this building. Seriously. Just knowing how awesome the ride was here with it. But I'll have more information on it on my socials at Tommy WSSP, which I'll probably end up changing this weekend too.
You're gonna have to.
But yeah, that's the news on the show. And of course, everyone, like, I appreciate all the messages from there, but I mean, you guys still get Tim freaking Allen, all right? So don't worry too much.
We're still going to love our Brewers.
Absolutely.
And celebrate and crab about them and the whole deal. And I don't know at this point who's going to – it's tough to replace Tommy. We all know that because we call it chemistry in our industry. The chemistry was dynamite. I consider him not just a colleague, a very, very close friend. And I'm super, super happy for him. On the business side – I oughta, Tommy. What are you doing?
I know.
You should have given me just 1 year.
The shortest tenure. Got to be the shortest tenure of anyone.
By far.
By far.
All right, stick around. Still, we'll try and get in a call or two, and we'll get to Murphy. Potawatomi Sportsbook postgame show in the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network studios after Brewers 8-4 win. Crazy times in radio, crazy good times for the Brewers as they take care of the Cardinals, 8-4 the final, and take 4 of 5 in St. Louis. That's awesome.
Which is a beautiful thing.
It just
Beautiful
is.
thing.
I mean, 4 of 5.
God, I hate the Cardinals.
Take that.
I'm telling
Take
you,
that.
I despise the Cardinals. It feels so good to beat the Cardinals. I wish this team had like Pujols and Molina and Matt Holliday and Matt Carpenter, and they were still doing it to them.
Yeah.
Because those teams, I just want to.
And Skip Schumacher.
Oh, that guy. Little Rafael Furcal. Yeah, you want. Oh,
and Braden Looper.
Oh, dude.
Oh, he ended up here, though.
Yeah, he did. Did he homer?
He might have
He might have homered.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, well, let's get some of these
Jaime
calls
Garcia.
been hanging on for a long time.
Yeah, let's get to Marshall. Marshall, you're up next. What's going on, boss?
Well, good evening, and Tommy, good luck to you. It's tough news, but hey, for you personally, good luck. Thank you for the short time that we had.
Thank you,
So,
Marshall.
First of all, I want to say that, and you mentioned the Cardinals, Tommy. I'm more anti-Cardinal as well, and of course, I go back to '82, and a good friend of mine, this was my North Carolina days, who went to one of my arch rivals too in that area. He got the last laugh. He was a huge Cardinals fan. He had lived in Decatur, Illinois, part of his life. So we were going back and forth that year, and little did we know what would happen when the Brewers joined the National League in the late '90s. So this was sweet. This is very sweet. 4 out of 5, and after the heartbreak in London this morning with Coco Gauff, even though it was a great match, this was great that the Brewers were able to win and really solidify this 59 win. And I told you, Tim, 60 wins. We're going to have it by the All-Star break. And just one last thing, just enjoy the ride. We can be prisoner of the moment here for a while.
Yep.
We'll see what happens down the road here. I do agree that the series appearance is in the cards this year, guys. It is, and it can happen. And I'm all in favor of them considering
in the cards. I thought Cardinals. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was me. I missed the punchline on that. That's not.
By the way, one last joke for you. With Beer Count Kenny, who's one of our fine callers, it was great meeting him at our gathering last fall. I'm just going to say, you might say we grin and beer all of his calls.
Grin and beer it.
There we go.
Thank you, Marshall.
Thank you, Marshall.
Tommy, good luck again. And the show will go on.
It will go on.
Will.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. And yeah, I'm super pumped for the show still. It is Thursday. Uncle James, what it do?
What it do, Uncle James?
Good evening, gentlemen. Yes, what it do? Thank God we're not a Cardinals fan. It's got to be so disappointing for their fans and the whole team. We kicked their butt 4 out of 5 games. It was their chance to get close and make this a race.
Yep.
And we smoked them.
That made it even better. This was sort of their turnaround series. If they were going to turn their season around, it was going to happen. Now look at them. They're 10.5 games back. They're hemorrhaging right now.
Yeah, like I said, they just got to be, their heads got to be spinning. But, God, it's not only Terrain that got hosed out of the All-Star game. What about Jake the Snake Bowers? I mean, my God, he's been one of our top players this year, right?
Yeah, that too. And you can make the argument on McGill too. McGill blew a couple of saves, in May?
Yeah, his first 6 games were rough.
And all of a sudden, now you look at it, guys dynamite. You could make that argument also.
Well, another question is, Murphy say anything to any other pitchers and kind of get on him like he does Sproat? I mean, Patrick should have something said to him. Don't you agree? I mean, come
on. He's starting to turn things back around a little bit. I mean, one run was on him. The other 2 were on Henderson.
Yeah, I guess so. But anyhow, I'm like 4 weeks away from coming down to Beer City. Tommy, I was hoping to meet you and Tim, hook up with Pipe Bomb, and a bunch of the. I'm going out with get tickets to the game on Friday and Saturday, August 7th and 8th, going with Kenny and Johnny. I mean, I said we're going to have a blast. But Tommy, this news kind of shook me. It took us a while to get used to you, and you getting used to our goofy people on this show. But it's been fun knowing you.
It's a hit, Uncle James. It is, yes.
Yeah, I'm glad I was at least able to talk to you on your last night. Tommy, never forget us, and you're always going to be a member of this post-gamer family.
I appreciate that,
Tim,
Uncle James.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been part of this for 2.5 years, and I'm having a lot of fun. One last question, and I got something else I got to say. Has Giannis decided what he's going to do with his Brewers ownership? Is he not announced anything?
Yeah, I don't. Are you in the market for some Brewers minority ownership, Uncle James?
Well, I'm on Social Security, work a part-time job, and my car just got totaled, so doubtful. Well, actually, a dude's supposed to make one of my sayings in a sticker. I think his name is Chip, so shout out to that guy. But Tim, I heard you on Bill Michaels yesterday. I love when you're on other shows. I'm glad you announced you're going to be on 2 to 5 tomorrow. Are you taking calls tomorrow, or should I call your host?
No. We're taking calls tomorrow for sure. Yep.
Because I still have your home number from last year. Remember, you were supposed to call me with your cell number. But I still have something to discuss with you, but I'm not going to waste time tonight because we all want to end on a happy note. But I think you know what I'm talking about, Brewers Post-Game Show Facebook page. But anyhow, we're all going to miss you, Tommy. Spark it up. Talk to you Sunday and keep the buzz buzzing.
Keep the buzz buzzing. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Tim, I don't know if we're going to be really tight here. We can go a little over if you want. We don't have to go full, but it's if we need to. That's all I'm saying. All right, because I want to try to get some people in here who have been waiting. Brewer Mike has been waiting the longest here. Brewer Mike, what's going on, boss?
Go.
Yeah, guys. I was driving in West Dallas and I'm in Pewaukee already. Jesus, I mean. Anyway, Tommy, good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm kind of sad because I'm celebrating my 7,000th game on the 26th of July, and I was hoping maybe you and Timmy could come.
That's right. Umpiring your 7,000th game.
And Lance Allen, just a shout out to Lance Allen. But Timmy, you better be there. You better show up.
What's the
20th in Oklahoma. July 26th, 10 a.m., 20th in Oklahoma.
Do you have a cot where I could just kind of lay down and hang out?
You got to bring your own chair, but you can smoke because it's outside.
There's the best.
Someone will have an issue with it.
That's the best argument he's made, though.
It doesn't
so
matter
far.
anymore. That doesn't matter anymore. That'll just throw us in jail. All us smokers, put us in jail.
And I'll tell you, people are going to be presents. I'd love to have one of your shirts. I know Donna was trying to get a shirt for me. I hate to say that on the air, but anyway, I'm still waiting for a shirt from last year, but that's okay because Beer Count Kenny didn't come through. Anyway, these Brewers, I'm predicting, guys, they're going to win 105 games.
Oh, all right.
105.
I like it.
What do you think, Tim? No?
They keep winning at this clip.
They might never lose again.
They just keep doing it. I went back and I looked. I'm going to talk about this tomorrow afternoon on Sparky's show, Wisconsin Sports Daily. I went back and I looked at some of the little quips and quotes and news and notes about some of the writers, the national writers, and what they said about the Brewers heading into this campaign. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. They just keep doing it. Why would this stop?
Miz is going to pitch a no-hitter.
They haven't even pitch
a no-hitter.
What happens if they get on a winning streak at some point here in the next, 3 to 5 week window? What if they just rattle, and they're fully capable of doing it, rattle off 9 or 10 straight?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Brewer Mike, thanks for the call, man. Thank you.
We got to scoot.
Thank you, Brewer Mike. All right, we got to hit this button here.
All right. We're going to stay tight. A little bit longer. We do have tomorrow. Tommy's show, last show is tomorrow night. And that's a 5:40 first pitch. You're going to have the leadoff show.
I will have the leadoff show.
You
Hour
have a full
long,
day of work tomorrow.
Full day of work. No
Right.
mailing it in. No mailing
then-
it in.
Listen, Buster, then security is going to walk you out with your cardboard box.
And yeah, if they don't do it tonight already. Joke's on you. I'm head of security after 10 o'clock here, too.
Stick around. 8-4 Brewers win. Due to network constraints, we are going to turn things over to your regularly scheduled programming. But a lot to talk about tomorrow here on the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network, including tomorrow morning throughout the afternoon. I'll be filling in for Sparky. We need to get to our G2 Insurance run of the game, brought to you by G2 Insurance, your friend in insurance.
Yeah, whether it was being a cheetah doing gymnastics or hitting bombs, running a business is like a championship run. One bad hit can take you out of the game. G2 Insurance Services specializes in keeping your business and reputation protected. They offer tailored solutions for restaurants, professional liability, workers' comp. They represent top carriers like Erie to find the best combination of coverage and price. Get the defensive line your business deserves. G2 Insurance Services in Brookfield, online at g2ins.com.
Plenty of time to talk tomorrow after game one in Pittsburgh. It's a 5:40 first pitch. And after the game, Potawatomi Sportsbook post-game show here on the Wisconsin Sports Radio Network studios. It'll be Tommy's last show tomorrow night. Brewers rolling into the break, 6-2 on this road trip with 3 to play. You take the series 2-1, you come out 8-3 on this road trip. Oh, I think we take that.
I'd take it.
All right, with just seconds remaining, you guys have a great night. For Tommy Wortz, my name is Tim Allen. Once again, no matter what happens, smile, Wisconsin. Bob Uecker is smiling back.